Acuna's hit 12 homers, 24 RBIs, and 25 runs scored leading off. And he got smoked on the very first pitch. Chad Fairchild right out in front of the plate. Acuna tosses the helmet down, and now in a crouch on the third base line. The very first pitch of the game nails Ronald Acuna Jr. And now the Braves are coming out of their dugout looking at Urania. And now both benches are going to empty.
Brian Snitker's leading the charge.
I don't blame Snip for being mad right here. And I'll tell you what, if the umpire Chad Fairchild, he should be tossed right here, Joe.
Absolutely, he should.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left. Break out the tape measure. That bugs for you. A long home run for Acuna above the Clevelander.
And in light of what happened in Atlanta, that had to be a very enjoyable trip around the bases.
Pitch. Hits Stanton, and Stanton gives a little look, and now has something to say to Mike Fiers. And now Stanton going to take a step towards him as the benches will start to trickle out. Stanton will go towards first as James McCann walks him there.
Not the first time that Fiers has hit Stanton, and the first time it was career threatening. So there's a history there between these two. Let's go back when Stanton was with the Marlins and Fiers was with the Milwaukee Brewers. You can see Fiers' reaction. Stanton's season was ended as he was hit in the face with a fastball.
Displeasure with getting hit, and his reaction had a lot to do, you think, with who it was, and he's going to like that. And he is going to make sure and stylize that trot. A bomb off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as he wins this battle with Mike Fiers.
Here's another look. Classic hanging breaking ball right in the happy zone. There was a bat flip after this. Well, look at him just watching it.
Bautista looks out at the pitch, and that ball went behind him. Goins was hit by a pitch by Garcia. Donaldson at third. He moved up on the wild pitch. Bautista drives it deep to left. He's amazing. And he enjoys it. Garcia threw one behind his back. It rattled his cage, and he goes deep.
You know, in all my years watching baseball, I don't know if I've ever seen a guy rise to the occasion.
Tempers have spoiled over here, and they're starting to flare. And during the break, Bautista was running out to right field, and I think Adam Jones had something to say to him. He said, they threw behind my back, and that's why he's upset, and then I hit a home run. So the Orioles came up to the top step, and you could see Bautista, what he was saying was, hey, they threw it behind my back, and don't blame me for reacting like that.
The 1-1 from Dodson. Bautista with a drive. Deep left field. No doubt about it.
You can only flirt with fire for so long, and it's going to burn you. No doubt about it.
Championship Series.
Blue Jays playing catch up once again. They trail by a run. Bautista gets hit by Matt Bush.
That's weak.
Dan Sonia, home plate umpire, put the warning in immediately. Now Jeff Bannister wants to come out.
And now he's going to take him out. That's weak.
Beltré ducked off a rough top hop, and the throw is wide down the line, and there we got a fight in second. Bautista picked on the wrong guy as Odor came right at him, and we got the benches emptying now. There's some pent-up emotion going on out of Globe Life Park.
Well, Bautista got the worst of that exchange.
Getting an explanation. Here's the close-up.
Well, that's the kind of slide they're trying to eliminate.
Yep. And I think Odor, you saw Odor dropping down. Rudnev said, nope.
Whoa! I think Bautista got all he could handle with that.
Odor's now 2 for 5 today.
Wow.
Another payoff. And Martin on the ground. Andrews makes a play, goes to second, out there, throw to first. Oh, and what a play. But here comes a runner, Donaldson. He's saved! He's saved! The ball game is over! The Blue Jays are moving on to the ALCS!
Fumble. Here comes Bogaerts, has to wait on it a bit, gets the certain out. Pedroia taken out. Machado is done, but Pedroia a little shaken up on the play as Trumbo becomes the runner at first base. And did Pedroia get spiked?
Right now, there's the slide. He makes contact, but then he comes up and over the bag. Looks like he did get spiked in the back of the leg.
And he's going to come out of the game.
92-mile-an-hour fastball just off the edge. Here, going at the kneecaps. All right, whatever, we'll take that inside. Setting away again across the kneecaps. Trying to hit him there. One more time, setting away right at the kneecaps.
One down, runner at first base. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Everybody's up. And Farrell. Here comes Buck Showalter. They're going to throw him out.
Base. This is trying to hurt somebody right here.
That's bad.
That is way too dangerous.
Whoa.
Unbelievable.
And you see Pedroia saying, it's not me. Runner on at first base and 1 out. That ball in the air to center. That's how you answer. Going back, Bradley turned the wrong way. It'll take a hop off the wall. Donald Jones will come around. He's going to score and a double. And on the very next pitch, Manny Machado answers the way you answer in sports. You deliver. He's 3 for 9 off Sale.
Well, whoa!
Chris Sale, there's the warning from the home plate umpire. It was bound to happen, but boy, I didn't think it was going to be that fast. After Mookie Betts got hit last night, Sale zings a fastball right behind him. And Manny Machado will lead it off for the O's. First ball hitting in the air. This baby's gone way back, and goodbye. Home run. Another one.
From the top on down. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Red Sox win the World Series. 5-1 the final tonight.
Up the middle, gloved by Murphy. There's one, and they will not get the double play. Wow, did Chase Utley go in hard at second as the tying run scores. Tejada looked like a receiver coming over the middle, having his feet knocked out from under him by a defensive back. Check this out.
This was going to be a tough turn anyway. The ball behind second base, he was going to turn that way to make a throw. Utley got off on a great secondary lead, and he gets right there to break up the double play.
Didn't even start sliding till he was even with the bag. You know, Mattingly's on the field because he might challenge to see if Tejada touched the base or not. Did his toe get on the bag?
There's a little space right there. I'm wondering, how do they treat Utley not touching second base?
Well, that'll be up to Terry Collins right now, who can say, look, I'd like to challenge as well, and say the runner never touched the bag.
Did he just kick him out? He threw behind Utley. Did they just kick Syndergaard out? That's the one. That's unbelievable. Adam Hamari is the home plate umpire. He didn't even hit him.
I think a warning could be issued, but you can't toss a guy for that.
And now Collins is out. He couldn't care less, but Collins going to get his money's worth. And Collins, in my opinion, is right.
And you know what you're doing, which no one thinks about as an umpire at the time? You just made it worse.
Now the infield pushes back up the middle. They try to turn two in on the corners, and that's one. It's hit deep into right field, back at the wall, and a grand slam. Unbelievable as Chase Utley has homered twice. And it's 6-0 Dodgers here in the 7th.
Here's Chase Utley facing Jonathan Sanchez. Look out. Is that a fastball?
It was, and some immediate stank eye from Chase Utley.
High and deep. Randy Wynn looking up, gone. And it's 7-2. And now you got the Phillies into it.
That ball is absolutely crushed. Santa Maria. The Nationals are on the board. The 3-1. Harper hits it high and deep into the right field corner. If it's fair, it's long gone. That one is fair. Home run. And we are tied. And Bryce Harper's done it to Hunter Strickland again.
Great patience. He worked the count to 3-1. And of course, power against power. We showed you it before.
Whoa!
History.
And Bryce Harper wants a piece of Hunter Strickland. Here they go. Strickland lands a punch. Harper lands a punch. Bench is empty. And if that was unintentional, Hunter Strickland just totally lost his command.
We told you there was history. And that goes back to the playoffs a couple of years ago.
He's put together one of his best.
Did get him in the jaw?
Yes, it did.
Well, that pitch may have had a little purpose because he's 10 for 27 with a couple of homers lifetime off Pavano.
And he's going to first base.
The ball hit way back. Take that. Pavano. You can put it on the ball. Yeah. And it's a 3-1 ball game. That's one reason why you can see he was hot. He did not want to leave this ball game.
Well, boys, what do you think?
That was interesting.
Now he hits a deep drive, straightaway center field, and gone.
A 1. Off speed, out towards center field. Hit pretty well. Andy Chalmers, however, near the track will make the catch. And the Angels are done here in the 8th. This is after the last out of the 8th inning.
And usually he points it out towards center field, but this time he pointed it right towards the Angels dugout.
I wonder if he just vapor walked and thought that was the 9th inning, that was it. Trout takes off. The pitch is caught on. That's down the right field line. That'll go for extras. Trout went into a slide at second. He's headed to third. He's being waved in. Here comes a throw by Romero. We are tied up at 5. The ball gets away. Pujols remains at second. And while Albert got to second base, Albert took the arrow out and shot it at the Angels dugout.
Boy, I love this. This is what baseball is all about, especially now two rivals going at it.
Look out, up by his face, able to twist out of the way. 95 on the fastball. underneath his chin. Yeah, that was very, very close right here. Fastball just chasing the face of Cespedes, able to spin out of the way. Cespedes to center field and deep. Hamilton going back to the track at the wall. It's gone. Yoenis Cespedes with a towering home run to center field has put the Red Sox with one swing of the bat on top 3-2. Well, how about that? Broxton brushes him back with a pitch underneath his chin, and then he takes Broxton right out of the yard.
And Cabrera hits from deep right field. Back goes Borges near the wall. It's out of here! Out of here! As Dribble Cabrera wins it for New York. A 3-run walk-off home run.
So one out. Here's Cabrera, who has one of the Mets' 3 hits tonight. A double back in the first, and that goes behind him, and Cabrera stares out at Ramos. Not at all happy with that. Cameron Rupp, a very big man, tries to soothe Cabrera. Nobody exits either dugout. But that certainly got everybody's attention, and now Alan Porter is warning both dugouts, which will make it difficult for the Mets to retaliate in any fashion. Nothing to do with what just happened, but somebody just got thrown out of the game.
That's the manager.
Cannon?
Yes.
I was just reminded that when, as Dribble Cabrera hit that walk-off home run at Citi Field last September against the Phillies, it was against Ramos, and he had the big bat flip. So that could have been what precipitated this.
Back in 1924.
Piazza hits one deep into Death Valley. Way back there. Williams going back. This one is gone into the bullpen. And Mike Piazza has hit that Yankee Stadium homer. 6-0 Mets.
2-1. Hit in the air to left field. Way back. Curtis looking at the wall. Goodbye. He's done it again. Mike Piazza off Clemens. A 3-run homer. Mets lead at 5-2.
The 1-0, a high drive to center. Bernie back on the track, near the wall, a grand slam. Piazza hit the ball right over the 408-foot sign to dead center. It's a grand slam Piazza blast, and the Mets take a 4-0 lead.
The outfield straight away against Piazza, who's DHing in this game. The 0-1 pitch way inside and hit him. Piazza is hit by the pitched ball, and he is down on his back in the batter's box. I'm not sure exactly where it got him, but it might have gotten him in the helmet. And the trainer, Fred Hina, is out, and Piazza having trouble opening his eyes.
He had him wide open at first, Gary, but then he closed them. I'm not exactly sure where it got him.
And Roger Clemens looking very upset, standing hands on knees in front of the mound. And Piazza has his eyes closed, trying to flutter them open.
The barrel of the bat comes back at Roger Clemens, and he fires the bat back toward Piazza, who is going down the first baseline.
The better part of the bat, the fat part of the bat, and fire it into foul territory near Piazza. Obviously, Piazza didn't mean to do that. My gosh, that's a blatant act. Foolish, foolish. Man, that is, I'll tell you, that is a blatant act right there.
In the next inning, so he might have to leave for a pinch hitter.
And Piazza hits one in the air to deep left field. Back goes Rondell White, back on the warning track, back at the bullpen fence, jumping, and it's out of here! Mike Piazza with his 4th home run off Roger Clemens. A towering shot that fell into the left field bullpen.